Alright, so you're planning a trip, you've got the flights booked, hotels sorted, feeling good, right? But then, bam! You get hit with those car rental prices, and suddenly that vacation budget is tighter than my filming schedule after a double espresso. We've all been there, trust me. But listen up, because in this video I'm hooking you up with 15 insider secrets that rental companies don't want you to know. These are the hacks, the tricks, the straight-up Jedi mind moves to save you serious cash on your next rental. We're talking about scoring deals so good, you'll think you accidentally hacked the mainframe. Stick with me because, by the end of this video, you'll be renting like a boss and laughing all the way to the bank. First things first, let's talk memberships. Yeah, I know, sounds boring, but trust me, if you're a frequent flyer or even just a casual traveler, memberships like Costco Travel and AAA are your new best friends. These guys are like the cool kids in school. They get all the perks. Why? Because they negotiate bulk deals with rental companies, which means you get access to exclusive discounts that regular schmucks like us can only dream of. Seriously, it's like having a secret handshake with the rental car gods. Before you even think about booking directly, hit up these membership sites and see what kind of magic they can work for you. Remember, every dollar saved on a rental car is another dollar you can spend on epic experiences during your trip. And that's what it's all about, right? Okay, so you're already racking up those frequent flyer miles like a boss. But did you know that airlines aren't just about getting you from point A to point B? They're playing the long game, my friends. Many frequent flyer programs have partnerships with car rental companies, offering you sweet discounts just for being a loyal customer. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there might be some limitations. Maybe you need a certain number of miles or it only works with specific rental companies, but hey, even if you only save a few bucks, that's a few more bucks you can spend on street food in Thailand, right? Always. And I mean always, check your frequent flyer program before you book a rental car. You never know what hidden gems you might find buried in those terms and conditions. Alright, so you're down with memberships, you've checked your frequent flyer perks, but you're still hungry for more savings. I feel you. That's where things get a little adventurous, a little risky, a little opaque. Yeah, I'm talking about sites like Priceline and Hotwire. These bad boys offer crazy discounts on car rentals. The catch? You won't know the exact rental company until you book. It's a gamble, but sometimes the risk is worth the reward. I've snagged amazing deals this way, like a convertible in Miami for what felt like the price of a pizza. But be warned, it could be a beat-up minivan in Duluth. You just gotta roll the dice. These sites work by buying up blocks of unsold rental cars at discounted rates. They pass those savings on to you, but with less transparency. So, if you're flexible with the rental company and not picky about the specific car model, opaque sites could be your golden ticket to some serious savings. Just do your research, read the fine print, and be prepared for anything. It's all part of the adventure, baby. Okay, you found a killer deal on Priceline. You're feeling like a champion, right? Pump the brakes, my friend, don't get cocky, we're not done yet. Before you smash that book now button, we gotta do a little comparison shopping. Head straight to the car rental company's website, Hertz, Avis, Enterprise, whoever it is, and search for the same dates and location. Sometimes you'll find an even better rate or some exclusive offer that's not available on third-party sites. It's like those moments in life when you think you've found the perfect pair of shoes, but then you stumble upon an even better pair in the next store. Trust me, this extra step is worth it. We're playing the long game here, people. We're not settling for good enough. We're on a mission to find the absolute cheapest car rental possible. And that means being thorough, being smart, and always comparing. Alright, let's say you're tired of the rental car game. The endless lines, the hidden fees, the feeling like you're stuck in a corporate maze. I get it. It's time to shake things up, disrupt the system, and try something a little different. Enter peer-to-peer car rentals. Think Airbnb, but for cars. Platforms like GetAround and Turo connect you directly with car owners in your destination. It's like borrowing your friend's car, but with a little more structure and a lot less awkwardness. This can be a game changer for your wallet. You're cutting out the middleman, the rental company, and all their overhead costs. Plus, you often get access to unique cars that you wouldn't find on a typical rental lot. Want to cruise around in a vintage Mustang or a Tesla Model S? This is your chance. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Always read the reviews, check the car's condition, and communicate clearly with the owner. It's all about building trust and making sure everyone's on the same page. If you do your due diligence, peer-to-peer rentals can be a fantastic way to save money and add a touch of personality to your next trip. Alright guys, picture this. You're cruising down the coast, winding your hair, not a care in the world. Sounds pretty good, right? Now what if I told you there's a way to do it on the cheap, like dirt cheap? I'm talking about one-way rentals with transfer car. Here's the deal. Rental companies sometimes need to move their cars from one location to another. Instead of paying someone to drive it, they list these cars on transfer car at ridiculously low prices, sometimes even just for the cost of gas and insurance. Think about it. You get to choose your route, set your own pace, and explore hidden gems along the way. It's perfect for adventurous souls who aren't afraid to embrace a little spontaneity. Plus, you'll save a ton of cash, which means more money for epic adventures, right? So ditch the rigid itinerary, pack your bags, and hit the open road with transfer car. Trust me, this is a game changer for budget travelers. You know that feeling when you book a flight and then the price drops the next day? It's the worst, right? Well, guess what? The same thing happens with car rentals, but here's the good news. You can actually do something about it. Scott Keys, the travel hacking legend behind Going, shared this genius trick with me, and it's ridiculously simple. Book your rental car early to secure a decent rate, but don't stop there. Set a weekly reminder to check for price drops on Going. If the price goes down, which it often does, just cancel your initial booking and rebook at the lower rate. It's like magic, but with less smoke and mirrors and more money saved. Just make sure the rental company offers free cancellation before you pull the trigger. This 2-minute trick takes almost no effort but can save you serious cash. So why leave money on the table? Outsmart the rental game and keep those hard-earned dollars where they belong in your pocket. Remember those coupon clippers, meticulously snipping away at newspapers to save a few bucks on groceries? Well, consider this the digital age equivalent. But instead of canned goods, we're talking car rentals. And instead of scissors, we've got AutoSlash, the ultimate coupon hunting weapon. Here's how it works. AutoSlash scours the internet for the best car rental deals based on your travel memberships, credit card rewards, and any other discount codes you can throw at it. It's like having a personal assistant dedicated solely to finding you the cheapest rental car possible. And the best part? It's completely free. Just enter your travel dates and location, and AutoSlash will work its magic, presenting you with a list of discounted rental options. It's like a treasure hunt, but instead of digging for buried gold, you're uncovering hidden savings. So ditch the tedious manual search and let AutoSlash do the heavy lifting. Unleash the power of coupons and watch your rental costs plummet. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. Alright guys, listen up, especially if you're planning on renting a car outside the good old US of A. See, in many parts of the world, driving stick is like the default setting. It's like knowing how to ride a bike, everyone just does it. And you know what the best part is? Renting a manual car can often save you a good chunk of change compared to those automatic gas guzzlers. I'm talking about serious savings here, the kind that can buy you an extra gelato a day or a couple of those fancy European beers. Now I know what you're thinking, Casey, learning stick shift? That sounds hard. But trust me, it's like anything else, it just takes a little practice. Plus, think of the bragging rights. You'll be cruising around like a local, shifting gears like a pro. So before you jet off on your next adventure, hit up YouTube for some tutorials, grab a friend with a manual car, and get practicing. Your wallet and your inner cool kid will thank you. Alright, let's talk insurance because nobody likes getting ripped off, right? When you're at that rental counter, they're gonna hit you with the insurance spiel, trying to sell you coverage you probably don't even need. They're smooth talkers, I'll give them that. But hold your horses before you sign on the dotted line. Before you even think about forking over more cash, check if your own credit card or travel insurance already covers rental car insurance. Seriously, whip out your phone, make a call, do whatever you gotta do. You'd be surprised how many people are already covered and just throwing money away on duplicate insurance. And let's be real, that money could be going towards way more fun stuff like, I don't know, experiences, delicious food, maybe even a drone or two. So, do your homework, be a savvy traveler, and don't let the rental companies play you. Trust me, your wallet will thank you for it. Listen up, fellow travelers, because this next tip is a game changer. We all know renting a car at the airport is convenient, but let's be real. Convenience often comes with a hefty price tag. And who wants to waste precious vacation funds on inflated airport rental fees? Not this guy. Here's the move. Think outside the terminal and consider renting off airport. Yeah, you heard me right. Often you can find rental locations just a quick bus or train ride away from the airport, and the savings can be significant. I'm talking 20%, sometimes even more. Now I know what you're thinking, Casey. That sounds like a hassle. And yeah, sometimes it might involve a little extra legwork. But trust me, the savings are worth it. Plus, think of it as an adventure. Hopping on public transport will give you a taste of the local life, and you might even discover some hidden gems along the way. It's all about embracing the unexpected, right? Alright, we're in the home stretch of this car rental game. Don't fumble at the finish line. Rental companies try to hit you with sneaky junk fees. Extra charges for GPS, toll transponders, Sirius XM, stuff you don't need. They're squeezing every penny out of you. But don't let them win. Review your rental agreement carefully. Look for hidden fees. Call them out if they try to slip something past you. Bring your own gadgets. Your smartphone can handle navigation. Sign up for electronic toll collection online. Get a portable toll pass. Boom! You just saved yourself a bunch of unnecessary expenses. Stay vigilant and don't let rental companies take you for a ride. Alright, let's talk about time for a second. How can we manipulate time to save money on car rentals? Sometimes renting a car for a full week is cheaper than just a few days. Yeah, you heard me right. Rental companies have weird pricing algorithms. So, book for a week and return it early. To maximize savings, play with pickup and drop-off dates. Flexibility is key. Experiment with different dates and rental periods. You might be surprised at the deals you uncover. Alright guys, listen up. This next tip is all about playing the system, in a good way, of course. Rental companies, they're always playing this overbooking game, right? They expect some people to bail, so they book more cars than they actually have. That's where you come in. You're gonna book the smallest car they got. Yeah, I know, you're picturing yourself crammed in a clown car. But trust me, this is all part of the plan. Because when you get there, and they're all out of those tiny tin cans, guess what? They gotta bump you up. See, they'd rather give you a free upgrade than deal with the headache of finding you another car. So, you walk in, play it cool, and bam! You're cruising in a sweet ride, all for the price of that economy shoebox you originally booked. Just a heads up though, this doesn't always work. Make sure you're actually okay with driving the smaller car, just in case. And hey, if you do get stuck with it, at least you save some cash, right? Alright, so you're rolling with your crew heading out on an epic road trip. Everyone wants a turn behind the wheel, right? Well, hold your horses, speed racers. Here's the thing, additional driver fees, they're brutal. Like, seriously, they can add up faster than your speeding tickets. So, here's the plan, designate a driver. Yeah, I know it sounds kinda lame, but trust me, your wallet will thank you. Pick one responsible soul, preferably someone who knows the difference between the gas and the brake, and let them handle the driving. Think about it. You're splitting the cost of the rental, gas, and tolls. Adding another driver just doubles those expenses for no reason. Plus, it avoids any arguments about who gets to drive the coolest car. Look, I get it, sharing is caring and all that jazz. But when it comes to rental cars, sharing is just plain expensive. Keep that money in your pocket, spend it on something way more fun like, I don't know, a giant pizza. There you have it, my friends. 15 insider secrets to unlock the cheapest car rental deals out there. Remember, a little bit of planning and research goes a long way. Don't be afraid to hustle, to negotiate, to play the game. This isn't rocket science, people. It's about being smart, being savvy, and outsmarting those rental companies at their own game. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there, explore the world, and rent like a boss. Subscribe to our channel for more travel hacks and tips. Like this video if you found it helpful. Share your own car rental tips in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.